be able to work on the edges of the door. But in order to be able to do that, I need to stand the door straight up. So I have to make a couple of door bucks. I may only need one, but I'm going to make two of them just in case. The first thing to do is to make the bases for the door bucks. And I'm going to do that by cutting two 24-inch pieces out of this 2x4. Set the two base pieces aside and turn my attention to the uprights that will hold the door in place. To do that, I've got this scrap material here that came out of an old house, and just gonna cut these into squares and then knock off the corners. I'll show you what I mean. You can see here that these boards are in pretty rough shape, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to find one decent edge and put that against the fence, and then just cut each of these ends square. Got to make sure I plug it in. What I've done here is I've laid out some lines on the base pieces. These lines here represent the total thickness of the door, which at this point is 1 5/16 of an inch. And to make the sides of the sawbucks, I'm going to use that material that I cut earlier, but I'm going to line the edges of those pieces with this foam. And this is 5/16 of an inch thick. So in order to get the proper width, I have to subtract 5/16 of an inch from this dimension on each end, which leaves me with 11 inches. So I need to cut 4 pieces that are 11 inches wide. Now, I just mentioned a moment ago that I need to have 4 pieces that are 11 inches wide. And you might be asking yourself, well, why do you have these? Do you have a set of these yet in your shop? I think that whether you're a woodworker or a home hobbyist with a machine shop, you need to have some 1, 2, 3 blocks. These are so handy for quick, speedy setup. Let me show you what I mean. Because these blocks have been precision ground to very tight tolerances, I know that I can find them reliable. I know that I have 11 inches here. 3 inches, 6 inches, 9 inches, 11 inches. So all I have to do is move my fence over to where it just touches the block. And I know that I have exactly 11 inches from the inside of the blade to the fence. That's how these blocks can make your setup time so much more simple. I don't have to spend time dicking around, going back and forth with my tape measure. I know that that's exactly 11 inches. And I can do it like that. Don't have to worry about it. If you don't have a set of them, invest in them. They're fairly inexpensive nowadays. Now I can cut them all to length. Well, I ended up having to cut one of them a little bit more narrow than 11 inches, but that's okay. That's not a big deal. I want to trim off a big corner here, and so I want to lay out my lines. Just going to take the base material, strike a line here. Then I want to do the same thing here. And just connect the two dots. So all of that material is going to get removed on all four pieces. Now, to make this safer, I'm mounting each piece to this throw together sled that I made. These angles could be cut just as easily with a jigsaw or maybe on a bandsaw. But this is what I have, and so this is what I'm going to use. It's going to make it easy. Got this toggle clamp, just going to make it easy. So let's get to cutting. Okay, next thing to do is to attach the uprights to the base, like so. One on this side, one on this side. What I got here are a couple of marks. One here and one here. And so what I'll do is I'll move the bracket into place and attach it with some screws. So when you get done, you should have two bucks that look like this. Now we're going to take some of that foam and place it along here. These don't have to be real precise. Just somewhere around 3/4 of an inch will be fine. We're going to need 4 of them. So now it's just a matter of peeling off the paper backing and sticking the foam to the uprights. So when you're all finished, both of your door bucks should look something like this. So here's what you do. You slide the buck in on an angle, as you can see here. And then when you get it in place, you rotate it like so, and it locks the door in place and holds it right there for you. One on each end will do the trick. So there you have it. Go and make yourself a couple of quick bucks. That's a terrible joke, ain't it? Now it's time for one of Dad's bad jokes. Hey, speaking of bucks, little boy was all dressed up like a pirate on Halloween. Went and knocked on the door, said, "Trick or treat." Lady says, "Oh, how cute, you're a pirate." She says, "But where are your buccaneers?" He says, "They're under my bucking hat, lady." If you like that video and you'd like to see more, leave a comment in the comment section below. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any content. We'll see you next time right here in the shop. Hey, don't click away just yet. If you like that video, hit the like and subscribe buttons. Don't forget to ring the bell. That way you get all the notifications on the latest content. Thanks for watching.